That song's from Spawn for SNES. Hard game, but good song. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to play for the Boomer Shooter Month. Boomer Shooter Month, going to be playing Dark Forces. I was playing some Hexen. I think it got to like the second hub. But it's like two hub. Yeah, there's like 6 hubs in that game. It doesn't matter. We're moving on. Moving to Dark Forces. I may actually beat this one. What the plan is, I'll play it tonight. Tomorrow night I can't because of work. But maybe Thursday, and then and we'll see what happens on the weekends. Okay, on the weekend. If I beat it, I beat it. If not, then we'll move on to the next one, which will be probably Rise of the Triad or I'll leave it a vote. Rise of the Triad or Wolfenstein. You know, I think those are pretty compatible. Comparable, I should say. It's essentially the same engine. Anyway, we'll be playing Dark Forces. Being that it's Star Wars, yeah, sure. I guess I'm open to some Star Wars talk. Surprise, surprise. I'm a nerd. Surprise, surprise. Old Testament is the Old Testament. Old trilogy. Original trilogy is the only trilogy. The original trilogy is the best trilogy. And it's pretty much the Old Testament. It is sacred. It is important. But except, many times George Lucas had to revisit it and remaster it, put in things that just why. I hated that. I remember when that was a thing. We need to stop these directors from revisiting old movies and re-adding, remaking them and putting in scenes that they don't need. They're not necessary. Like they totally messed up the whole situation in the cantina where Han totally shot first. He was supposed to shoot first because he knew what was going to come. He knew what was going to happen. He shot first because he's not going to take chances. Come on. But if he shoots first, some people say, that makes him the bad guy. Do you see that situation? Do you see that situation between him and Greedo or whatever? Yeah. You're going to shoot first in that situation. That guy is a bounty hunter. He's coming to kill you. You're going to shoot. Anyway, I don't know why they have to add Greedo shooting first. That's so silly. Like a drug smuggler is going to have a conscience, really. Han Solo, that's what... we're talking about Star Wars, original trilogy. The trilogy where, you have a farmer of some sort. I'm not sure what exactly Luke Skywalker is farming on Tatooine. What he's harvesting, what his uncle's harvesting. I don't know what it could be. Do they explain that? It's just sand, just a lot of sand, and something with machines that are going to keep the. They're doing. I'm thinking that the uncle was probably having some sort of underground grow-up operation. They were probably growing marijuana. They're probably growing the Star Wars equivalent of weed, and they're probably getting by like that. Okay? I think so. I think that's what's going on there. You're going to change my mind on that one. Good luck. He was growing space weed. That's why the harvest was so important. That's how they got that blue milk. That blue milk is a specialty. All right. That blue milk itself might actually have some hallucinogenic properties to it. Who knows? I don't know. Any animal that produces blue milk is probably having some sort of issues with their glands. Couldn't be healthy. There's no way. So let's play some Star Wars. Get some people in here. I'm going to share the link out some more. Star Wars Dark Forces. It's one of my favorite Star Wars games. before I get this started, what is your favorite Star Wars game? You might reference, Star Wars for Super Nintendo. That's good. It's good. Also challenging. And the Star Wars games have a tendency to be challenging, don't they? They really do. You've referenced Star Wars, for Nintendo, for the NES. Hey, it exists. It's out there. And the Japanese version is different, too. Really, really weird. Let's see. I'm going to show this link out. All right. There's a few places I'll post it. But here will be nice. Boom. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get this started. Dark Forces. We're going to play. I'm open to Star Wars talk. If it happens, it happens. If not, then it's just going to be me rambling like a crazy person. That's all right. That's all right. All right. I'm going to kill the music, background music. And let's go ahead and get this started, man. Let's load up the game. I hope the capture device, I hope the OBS works right. I hope everything goes well. Oh, why did I have to do that? It hid the chat. I don't see the chat. One moment. It changes the screen. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. One moment. Let's check the audio. Alright, we'll lower it just a tad. Alright, there we go. There we go. That'd be better. Dark Forces. Now, this is the Dark XL version. I don't think anyone's really going to complain if there's any purists, but it works better. It works better. Let's go ahead and get this started. Launch. LucasArts, man. I mean, they made some great games back in the day. LucasArts did. Full Throttle's one that I still have not played the full version of that game. Only the demo. I can revisit that game. What happened to the music? Where's the music at? Where's the music at? Is this a bad sign? Is this not going to work right? Let's see. There we go. There's the music. All right, here we go. Now, I like how Dark Forces is essentially Rogue One before Rogue One. All right, you want to know how they got the Death Star plans? It was one guy. There's one guy, okay? It wasn't like a team of some characters that are just going to be deleted, erased right afterwards. No, it was one guy. Which, by the way, I mean, Rogue One was okay. I mean, the last act, the third act, was the best part of the movie. And people write that it has like characters that are just thrown away, tossed away into the garbage because they're just created just to fill that one role. It's kind of like all needless. When people say that Rogue One is needless and pointless, what they're saying is all those characters that you created that you're going to get invested in, I mean, if you do, are pointless because you know they're all going to die. Well, you can do a movie like that. You can make it work. You can make it work. Well, you already know they're all going to die, but you have to make those characters good and compelling. And the problem is, I think it suffers in that area. It did not. It really didn't. There wasn't. And what are you going to do? make it like a 3-hour movie and invest a lot of time? No. I mean, that's gonna be boring. Just cut to the chase. Get to the third act. We want to see Darth Vader aboard the bigger Star Wars nerds that can tell me what it is. What is the ship that they're on? The Ambassador. The Ambassador ship, whatever. I don't know what it's called. But I can't act like I'm better. I just wasn't paying attention. Alright. I need to put on run mode. That's what's going on here. Is there a way to put it on always run? Because I don't like having to hold down the button. I can't toggle run? That's sad. I must be able to toggle run. Whatever. Let's mow him down. Anyway, Rogue One. Okay, what is the best Star Wars movie, honestly? I mean, is anyone really going to say anything from the sequel trilogy? No, that's garbage, right? I mean, it's all pretty much garbage. Force Awakens is like, this is all old stuff. We all talked about this before, but Force Awakens is like A New Hope, just rehashed, repurposed. And like, I went into watching Force Awakens when it first came out with high hopes. A lot of us did. And the nostalgia factor made me think, oh yeah, this is going to be a great movie. And the the visuals were nice and everything. The visuals were nice. I mean, it was shot well. It looked great. It looked great. And the nostalgia berries, oh man, we're through the roof. Through the roof. It was great. But then, but actually, it's not even after the movie. It's during the movie. During the movie, like, you see like these characters that look like they could be cool, but they start doing stupid shit. Like, all right, Finn was a good character. Finn was a good character in the beginning. He had potential. A stormtrooper going rogue, that has never been done before in Star Wars. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe in one of the books or something. Maybe you guys can tell me that, but I don't think that has happened before. I read a lot of those books, but then again, I read them when I was in middle school, and really the reading of it was more like skimming and getting to various parts. So, and a lot of stupid stuff and maybe some drugs, I don't know, and drinking. I don't remember all that stuff. Okay. But yeah, a stormtrooper going rogue, that had potential. But him, like, using a lightsaber at the end, like, what's up with that? What's going on with that? Killing Han Solo right off like that. I mean, the big disappointment, though, the part in Force Awakens that made me realize, wait a second, this is pretty much a paint-by-numbers Star Wars movie, was in the third act. Why is it not working? In the third act, when they introduced the star, the star, what do you call it? The Star Killer base. I was like, shut up. We're not doing this again. At that point, honestly, I mentally checked out. I was like, okay, I'll watch the fireworks, but like, this is the first movie in the new trilogy. Yeah, I already know that the rest are just going to be rehashed garbage, paint-by-numbers Star Wars movies. Don't invest any time, and that's how it was. Like, The Last Jedi, whatever the hell it's called, or not The Last Jedi, what was it? The Last Skywalker or something? Dude, dude, the sequel trilogy is such garbage. I don't even remember the titles of the freaking of the songs of the movies. My rank for top 3 is Empire, Rogue One, New Hope. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back is great. I think that's gonna be on everyone's list. Rogue One, dude, yeah. See, I like Rogue One too. Rogue One, even though you could say that some of those characters kind of you already know they're gonna be erased. It's good, and I'll tell you why it's good. I'll tell you why I really like it. The action scenes, man. I like Star Wars for action scenes. I don't really like Star Wars. I mean, the story is what? I mean, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's the Skywalker story. Okay, so I wasn't really expecting much for the Rogue One character. I can't even tell you who the female's name is, the character's name. I can't tell you. I watched the movie maybe 3 times. I can't tell you her name. But I can tell you, I really enjoyed that third act. I really enjoyed that third act there, when they had like the rebels that they were forming the little squads, and they had to fight off against like the AT-ATs or whatever, and trying to get onto the ship before it left. That was great. And Darth Vader comes in and just wrecking shit. That stuff is good. Rogue One had flawed characters, exactly what the original trilogy had. Yeah, that too. I mean, the original trilogy also had very shallow characters. Look, man, here's the thing. The original trilogy wasn't even expected to be a trilogy. Star Wars, I don't think was expected to be a trilogy in the beginning. George Lucas would probably say otherwise, but if you look at the movie, the first one, it was like clear that it was like they thought maybe it was going to be one thing. Maybe the studio did anyway, but no. That time to make us, it did well, so make more. All right. But it's okay. It's okay to have flawed characters, man. Not every character needs to be like super emotional and have a lot of depth. It's okay to have shallow characters. There's a lot of good movies out there that are iconic that have shallow characters. Or I could say maybe not shallow, but like one-dimensional. They're kind of like a cliche. I'm thinking just about just name the action movie from the 80s. It's like these movies are great. The characters served a purpose. The story was good, or the action scenes were good. They kept on moving. I'm thinking of like Predator. I'm thinking Die Hard actually had a good character. That character was actually good. He actually had some depth to him. There was a lot because he had to. Terminator had shallow characters, especially the Terminator himself was, but they kind of fleshed him out in the second one a little bit. But anyway, back to Star Wars. Man, I love Star Wars, man. It's good. It is the original trilogy. Good set of movies.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance.
That's all it took, was one guy raiding a base.
But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the rebellion.
Red Dawn is a movie from the 80s. Yeah, Red Dawn, dude. Yeah. The remake, I didn't even see the remake. I couldn't imagine how it would be. A remake of Red Dawn would probably be the high school kids embracing communism and just opening the door, be like, wait.
Thank you,
You mean they want to bring communism to America? Okay, well, I'll join their side. That's what's gonna be now. I mean, a real remake of Red Dawn with America's temperament today. You would have like Vosh or other people joining the side. Champagne socialists joining the side, joining the cause or whatever.
I hope the demonstration lives up to your claim.
You like Battle for Endor more than the last 3 sequels?
Dark Trooper,
like the Battle for Endor. Oh, I see what you're saying there. That's what I was going to say, ask 2. Your favorite Star Wars moments. Battle for Endor. Yeah, see, Return of the Jedi, maybe it's because I watched it as a kid, but I actually really like that one. I mean, some people don't like that movie because it has Ewoks in it. Yeah, Ewoks are cringe, but it has speed bikes. Those are cool. Those are really cool. I don't know how, like, they don't just... I mean, the stormtroopers crashed by accident, it looks like, but, like, I don't know how Princess Leia didn't crash by accident. I mean, come on now. But the Force protector, I guess so. I guess you really can't point that out because, I mean, didn't... what is Return of the Skywalker or Last of the... What is the name of the second movie in the sequel trilogy?
The Emperor will be most pleased.
It's bad.
Continue with your project.
Battle for Endor was a straight-to-VHS movie? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I got it wrong. I was thinking of that particular scene. That's a movie? Battle for Endor.
Thank you, Commander, for responding.
What is the Battle for Endor?
The Empire has been.
Is it like Star Wars Christmas special?
Of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
Is it better than the Star Wars Christmas special? I think that's crazy. You know, that's actually a movie you could probably watch full length on Twitch, and you wouldn't get a copyright strike for it, because I don't think Disney wants to claim that one.
That base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding
I'm watching
city,
this very
as well as the
gripping
rebel
movie.
Staff were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation.
I used
for
to
the
have a jacket like
destruction
that
of the
when I was in
Death Star.
elementary, more middle school.
Looks
Middle
like
school.
It could be a normal
Yeah.
Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discussed.
Let's see,
here is
my three
classified.
favorite Star Wars movies would have to be.
This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon.
The only
The sounds
contenders
you
for
heard,
this
we believe, come
is
from
A
that
New
weapon.
Hope, Empire Strikes
A new
Back,
type of
Return of the
stormtrooper,
Jedi,
the Dark Trooper.
Rogue One, and the other possible
A new
contender
stormtrooper that
would
can
be
take out a rebel base that quickly?
Re-
I should have kept working for the Empire.
Revenge of the Sith. Wait,
The
was
Rebel
that it?
Command is not taking this lightly. They have
That's
authorized
the
me
one
to
where.
hire you to
Oh my
find
God!
out if there
See,
is
I'm not
a
that.
threat, and if there is, to
That's
shut
the
it
one where
down.
Darth Vader
That is,
becomes Darth
if you
Vader.
are
That's the one
still
where
on
Anakin
our
becomes
side.
Darth Vader, right? Yeah, because the second one's the Clone Wars. The second one, the
Could be
prequel.
interesting.
But really,
All right,
Revenge
I'm
of
in.
the Sith
But I think
is
I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
it kind of suffers from what the prequels suffer from, which is
Then
like
I will let Jan brief you further on your
the
mission
CGI
objectives.
in those
Thank you,
movies.
Commander.
Well, I
And
mean,
may
I
the
don't
Force
know.
be
I
with
look
you.
at it and it's like it's really shiny. It's really like you could tell. I'm gonna have to go. You know what? I might just have to go with the 3 original. I'm just gonna have to go with the 3 original. There you go. Revenge of the Sith had a great opening. Last act was not fun to watch and cringe. Yeah, the opening was great. That last act though, that no, are you talking about that part? Are you talking about where that no? Are you talking about that part? There's a theory out there. There's a theory floating around that the reason why Darth Vader sounded like that was because his voice modulation or something in his see, I can't even say it. One of his attachments or something was not allowing him to process emotions correctly. So that's why it was the way it was. I like how I pronounce Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith, due to that show with Mersh and Royce. Mersh. I don't know if you've been following up on the Guntwave stuff I do every now and then. But I still find it hilarious that Mersh tried to report some like trolls of his to the FBI or to the police. Come on, man. Anyway. All right. This level's actually pretty good. Look, this is one of my favorite Star Wars games. It has some pretty good levels. But it has 2 levels in it that really suck. The first level that really sucks is after this one. This level is actually pretty good. Just straight up stormtrooper killing, but these weird parts where you see all these dead bodies around. Because the Dark Troopers were released. So, speaking of Dark Troopers, you got to talk about The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is probably one of the better stuff of Star Wars that's come out as of late. I haven't seen. Wow, there's a lot of. I have not seen. What's it? The book of Boba. I have not seen that yet. Okay. I don't know if I want to see it. one of my neighbors, who's a big Star Wars fan, bigger than me, who will he will extend more tolerance, I should say, for the sequel trilogy than I would. That's right, nothing works here. The power's out. And even he won't watch it. Or even he couldn't get past the first episode. It was like, you know, why is Boba Fett taking off his helmet like that? Why is he acting like some sort of pampered prince? What's going on here? Is this what he does when he's not, you know, bounty hunting anymore? You know, what's going on? It's even silly. And I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, I was looking at you know, screenshots or stills. It's like, yeah, that does look weird. Why is Boba Fett just taking off his helmet like that? I haven't seen the show. If they make it to where like Boba doesn't really care about the Mandalorian way or code or whatever they call it, he doesn't care about it anymore. He's all like a lone wolf now, whatever. Then sure, fine, I guess. But I kind of see it as I kind of wonder if that was more like the actor's like demand. Because any show where an actor is covered with a helmet or a mask all the way through and through means that it's easier for them to be replaced. You know, if there's an issue with an actor or someone else wants to do it for cheaper, they could just be replaced. After all, it's just a mask, just a voice. So far, Book of Boba Fett is hit and miss for me. Okay, see? Hit and miss. Well, I heard that the best parts were the flashback scenes. But we'll check it out. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll see it because that neighbor of mine was also explaining, I think, the second episode where it showed the person who was a caretaker for the what do you call that thing? The big. Oh God. See, I can't say I'm a hardcore Star Wars nerd or fan. I don't mean that in a bad way because the names are escaping me, right? What do you call that giant beast thing that, you know, Luke Skywalker killed? What do you call that thing? Like, I used to read the books when I was in middle school, and I remember there was this book, like Tales from Jabba's Palace, and there was a story in there about that caretaker, about how it was transported, and he was telling me this episode, and I was like, you know, that kind of reminds me of that. And it just turned out that he read that same book. I was like, oh man, look at that. We're like Star Wars buddies. We don't even know. Rancor. See? So it'd be like, you're not a real Star Wars fan. You know? I mean, I'm playing Star Wars right now. I've seen the movies. Maybe I'm basic. I'm like a basic bitch tier Star Wars fan. I don't know. I know them. I just don't remember every little thing. But that is a iconic beast, iconic character. You know, such a good scene. That pit scene that used to scare me when I was a kid. I mean, I watched Star Wars when I was like, I think it was like elementary school, maybe middle school. That used to scare me. Not gonna lie there. Not gonna lie about that. I'm aiming very well, as you can tell. It's really dark in there. I'm just gonna shoot around at everything that's... Who's shooting me? Oh, you're shooting me. What I like about playing on hard so far is that there's plenty of ammo. People are just dropping stuff. Where is everybody at? Oh, I hear him. Wait, there's movement. We're almost done. We're almost done with the first part of this level. Man. So what do stormtroopers do when they're just kind of like standing around, sitting around? I mean, like, they can't break out like a little table and some cards and play some poker or... Oh, that's a weird glitch. This is not the... I'm playing, obviously, the original copy, but it's through... it's not an emulator. I don't know what you call it. it enhances the game just a little bit, like the lighting and stuff, as you can tell. There's a secret over here somewhere. There we go. A secret I don't need. Cigar break. I really want to get the cigar club thing going on. Not because I want subs, but because I think it would be cool. So I don't know if you noticed with Repo Ball, but I would be more consistent here on Twitch. I'm doing themed months. Boomer shooter theme. Can I say boomer shooter on Twitch, or is that offensive? I'm calling myself a boomer, so I don't think how that could be offensive. Am I offended by him? I mean, come on. But boomer shooters, Hexen, maybe we'll continue that. But Dark Forces this week, Rise of the Triad, or maybe Wolfenstein next week. I'll do a vote for that. And then we could do well, there's a lot of titles, but some of which I've already played. Like Doom, I'll play on the weekends. Quake, I'll probably play on the weekends. I want to keep it more. Quake is like it's on the line, of boomer shooter. It's actually not really. It has similar mechanics. I mean, it came out in that time, right? It came out in the 90s. Late 90s. I thought that was a pretty good stream, pretty good conversation. The history of video games, or the talking about the best iconic 90 games. Iconic games from the 90s. That was going down memory lane, man. I didn't realize how many awesome games from the 90s and how much of a change there was. Going from 8-bit, or actually the tail end of 8-bit, going to 16-bit and then 64. A lot of stuff. Anyway, Star Wars. Iconic scenes from Star Wars. Obviously the Death Star run. Obviously, the first time Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fight. When you see them fight, that's great. Actually, that's the first time and last time. At least, if you want to go with, if that was your first thing, right? When I watched the original trilogy, that was the first fight and last fight. But now I guess it's not the first fight, is it? Maybe the reason why Obi-Wan lost is because he didn't have the high ground like he had in the Revenge of the Sith. Should have had that high ground there. Should have brought your step ladder, old man. See, that's how you knew it wasn't planned out from the get-go, because that line would have been, "Where's your high ground now?" Because if it was planned from the get-go, they would use that line or something like it. I can imagine that. Because Anakin has been salty about that the whole time. If you're watching it from the original trilogy to the, or watching it from the prequel trilogy to the original trilogy, Anakin had to have been butthurt and salty about that own, because it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground now. And then he gets mutilated. And oh, he lost in such a horrible way. Man, this is a lot of people. It's a lot. It's gonna be a lot of widows. There's gonna be a lot of widows here. All these people, all these soldiers for the Empire. They have families. That guy was probably a dad. This guy, oh yeah, he's getting paid high. He's high brass, so he probably has a whole family. Maybe he has 3 kids and a wife. Maybe a girl on the side. Look at that. He really wants to shoot me. Can I hit him?
Stop, scum!
He can't shoot out a window. That's so sad. Cigar break. Most iconic for me was seeing the AT-AT on the movie scenes for the first time. Oh, yeah. Dude, the AT-ATs were... Hoth. The Battle of Hoth. That was a good scene. That was a really good scene. Though it kind of shows you how underwhelmed the rebels are. You know, they come with this full force, the Empire does, with AT-ATs. They can't really penetrate that armor. And you think they're done. But no, they could use this. They could tie a string around the legs and make them fall. Maybe good old-fashioned treads would have been fine, you know? Maybe instead of venting, or I don't know how you go from like a tread vehicle or a vehicle that's on wheels or something to, oh yeah, it's gonna walk. You know, we're gonna get that technology going on. I mean, it looks cool. The AT-ATs and the AT-STs, they look really cool. But as a design, it's kind of like the issue with big robots, I guess, in general. Like, they look cool, but wait a second. You mean you're going to put that war machine on legs? Couldn't it just be tripped? Couldn't you just hit the joints? Hit the kneecaps? I mean... You better make sure those knees are covered with like nice thick titanium. Or why don't you put guns or something on the bottom of the AT-AT? That way it shoots things that are underneath it and it's a blind spot. You know? You think they could have done that from the Battle of Hoth to was it Revenge of the Jedi, or sorry, Return of the Jedi? They could have patched up the AT-ATs or the AT-STs, you know, whichever one they were using. They could have patched them up with an undergun, an underbarrel gun or something that would shoot like at the bottom too. You know, why not do that? Not underbarrel. I mean you know what I mean? Not underbarrel, but on the bottom of it. Ah, shit! The Empire have like a gun on the bottom of an AT-AT, like on the belly of it, with two cannons, two lasers, okay, that shoots at anything that moves. Because it's not like you're paying by the laser. Just shoot. And you could turn it on or off.
You're not authorized in this area.
Now this part is kind of cool. It's a lot of people. Run through, do. Oh yeah, and the reason why I was talking about the Mandalorian was because in that show they bring out the Dark Troopers. You know, I thought that scene was really cool. That iconic scenes in Star Wars. The Mandalorian's gonna take that. The last episode of the Mandalorian is it, man. When Luke comes in, oh yeah, that was good. He didn't steal the show, and I don't think his appearance like diminished the importance of the Mandalorian at all. And if anything, that was a proper send-off. It was like, look, you took care of this Gru, baby Yoda. Now, give him to me. I'll make sure he finds a home. I'll make sure he's taken care of. You know, you're not a Jedi. I'm a Jedi. You know, I'm gonna take care of him. You know what he is now. Give him to me. You know. Oh shit. Oh, I need to go in that door. Whoa, a lot of guys. Y'all need to like run away. Like at this point, if I was a stormtrooper on duty, I would run away. I don't think that would be Dude, he's glitched. That dude is so lucky. I can't kill him. Oh, but he could shoot at me. He could shoot at me. What did I say? You think I could punch him? Oh, I punched him. Ah, wall hacking, son of a gun, man. But now he's dead. Added to the list of the dead dads. Of course, all the Clerks fans know about that part in Clerks where they talk about how the rebels are pretty much just terrorists. If you think about it, I mean, the Empire, look, a lot of those guys were just doing a job. I guess you could say the same thing about like Nazis or whatever, but they're just doing a job, okay? But not even them, but the people who are like, especially on the new Death Star or the reconstructed version, they had subcontractors there, but not even that. Let's talk about like the original Death Star. They still had civilians there. You're gonna tell me that everyone there is gonna be like an enlisted soldier? What if who's cleaning the toilets? Who's doing the cantina stuff? You know, who's doing the cafeteria duty? Is it all conscripts? Is it all just stormtroopers? Is it all enlisted Empire soldiers or whatever? I can't believe that. I mean, maybe it could be, maybe, but it seems like with the space that the Death Star has, that you could probably rent out a lot of those rooms and make some money, maybe recoup some of the cost, turn some parts of it into like a hotel, you know, like a resort. Think about it. Whoa, hold on. It is a secret weapon, right? It's a secret base. I don't know if they're gonna have resorts there. That'd be something. Maybe. But I'm kind of wondering if the Empire would like contract out for other duties like maintenance. Let's see. You got the cleaning ladies. You know, you're gonna need them. I don't know if they're gonna be stormtroopers. Okay. There we go. I just wanted to kill every stormtrooper. It's fine. And let's leave this way. I really don't want to play the third level, man. I hate the third level. I hate it so much. I hate it so much, man. The level we're about to play now, I hate so much. I honestly would skip it. I would skip it. I hate it so much. Man, on hard, screw that. I hate that one so much. I'm gonna do it on medium. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Like, you have to wade through shit. You have to wade through shit. It's not fun. It's tedious. It's a stupid puzzle of switches. I hate it. Robot Chicken had a take on the Star Wars janitor in one of their episodes. Oh, yeah? I didn't catch that. No, but what do you think? You think everyone on even the original Death Star were all conscripts or soldiers for the Empire or enlisted some way or the other? I mean, they could be, you know, but I kind of wonder. That's a lot of space, you know. They probably would subcontract some of that out. The hotel thing might be a little silly, but you could definitely make the case for the second Death Star. There's definitely civilians on board that were not into the politics of it all. They wanted a job. You think they knew what they're signing up for? I mean, I don't think they did. Think about this. You're a contractor. You're a contractor. You got this nice gig coming up. Also in the news, you're hearing about these awful rebel terrorists. These terrorists that reside like on an ice planet or on a desert planet. They're wearing rags or whatever. You know, bombing bases, killing people. You know it's gonna be framed in a certain way. If the Empire controls the media, it's gonna be framed in a way where it's like, oh, the Empire's the good guys. You got these evil rebels that are coming in, trying to mess with us, trying to mess with your livelihood. We give you protection, we give you stability. Bring back better with Darth Vader right there. It's gonna be, it's gonna be great. It's. So, I mean, honestly, the contractors probably wouldn't even know. God, this is too much. I think this game has really convincing looking sewage water. This poop water, I want to skip this level now. Honestly, I could smell it. I could smell the poo. I think it's this way. Or maybe it's not. I'm telling you, man, least favorite level. The one after it is a little bit better, but it's not one of the worst. I think the second worst level is the well, it actually might be the one after this. Now I think about it. I was gonna say the Jabba's ship, or Jabba's spaceship, but that's actually a good level. It just sucks because you don't have your weapons until later. I think I wasn't supposed to go down this one yet. I hate this level because it's dark and you fight those stupid things. And how do I turn on my night vision? How do I turn on my night vision? I don't have my goggles. I don't have my. Oh shit. All right, here we go. I'm pretty much going to be using lasers as lights. Well, that makes sense. Actually, you know what? I could see better. This way I'm playing this game, I could actually see a lot better now. And the without this enhanced lighting, it would be too dark. I can actually see. All right. Just watch out for the sewage monsters. And the droids. Those droids are horrible. Can't see where I'm going. Good thing I have a lot of lasers. Oh, no. Let's talk about some, I guess, what the hell? Or what the fuck moments of Star Wars? So, you have what, at the end, when it's revealed to Leia that Luke is her brother, she says, somehow, I've always known. Now, you probably know this. Maybe use your memory berries. But it was not in the first episode that she gave him the big mouth kiss. I mean, she gave him a kiss, I think, right? Sorry, episode 4, I should say, A New Hope. It was Empire Strikes Back, where she also, in that one, she gave him a big, like, open mouth French kiss. If she always knew, if she had that feeling that, ooh, he might be my brother, we might be related, why would she kiss him like that? That's how you know George Lucas, that's how you know George Lucas wasn't really playing 4D chess with this. It was kind of like, at the moment things come up, sure, we'll do this. he wasn't some massive planner. It was like a moment thing. Or if it was a massive plan, then Leia is some kinky shit. It was like a Pornhub thing. Help me, stepbrother. And even worse though, because it's an actual sister. Jesus Christ. It ain't no stepbro situation. It's my real bro situation. Jesus. Open mouth kiss. That was at the end. That was at the end of Empire Strikes Back. If she always knew, somehow she had a feeling that he could be related, wouldn't have been just like a simple peck. I think it's supposed to go in this one first. I think this one actually might be closed off. Yeah, that one's closed. No, back off, ugly thing. I like on the Family Guy Star Wars, that thing is like Meg. All right. It is supposed to be, I think, this one. I hate this level so much. I hate it. We'll get through it. This level, it's so bad, man. I'm just complaining about it the whole time. Other what the fuck moments. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's include the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy in this. Okay, so Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, is looking for Ben Kenobi, but if he for some reason can't figure out that Obi-Wan or that Ben Kenobi, or no, sorry, he's looking for Obi-Wan. He can't figure that Obi-Wan is now Ben Kenobi. Like, he never heard of this Ben Kenobi guy from Tatooine. Like, no one has said anything about him at all. There's no whispers. The other thing is, couldn't have Darth Vader used the Force to figure it out? Couldn't the Emperor have used the Force to figure it out? Like, I mean, they do their Force meditation moments, right? Couldn't they, like, try to sense, try to feel out for where Obi-Wan's at? Or why not search the planet, your home planet? Maybe he's hiding on your home planet. You know, maybe search there. They were setting up a joke. Well, we were talking about Darth Vader not knowing how to figure out where Obi-Wan is at, and that in itself is pretty much a joke. Shit. I wonder if I'm supposed to go in there. I think we just go here because I have to go in there afterwards. Probably could have made that jump. I just do not want to get bitten by one of these things, man. They kind of hurt. Looks like they already got me once. Because my health is... I have taken a hit in my health. Can't see anything. Just gotta shoot. I'm running out of lasers, man. Get away, get away. Get away. I don't know where. Oh, man. The Vader's cousin or half sibling? Plus, the only other family he had, aunt or uncle, lived on Tatooine. You're right. You're right. Wait a second. Anakin Skywalker. Home planet, Tatooine. So he had to have other family member on Tatooine. He could have checked out because wait. Luke's uncle because he's living with his uncle. Luke Skywalker was living with his uncle on his weed farm. I think it was a weed farm, man. Some sort of space weed or Star Wars weed. I don't know what they were growing there. But he must have been Anakin's brother. Because if Anakin is Luke's father, and what was his uncle's name? Oh my God, you're gonna Uncle Ben? Nah, shut up. I'm spacing on that. It was Ben, right? Okay. Jesus. Okay. So that's Anakin Skywalker has a brother. Owen. There you go. Owen. That's his name. Owen had to have been Anakin's brother. So I didn't know Anakin had a brother. Unless he's not really family and he's like an uncle, you know, like you might some families, you know, there's that friend of the family of the parents, and he's always around, so he's kind of like an uncle. They call him an uncle, but he's not. He could have asked him. Could have phoned him up. Hey, do you have Anakin? Not Anakin. Hey, do you have Luke Skywalker? I'm trying to find my son. Because honestly, if he was really searching for his son, he was doing a horrible job. So maybe he wasn't. Maybe Darth Vader didn't care. And you can't say, oh, Darth Vader didn't remember or wasn't all that concerned. What about the Emperor? The Emperor would have been looking to get rid of the rest of the Jedi. Wouldn't the Empire? Wouldn't the Emperor be all over it? Uncle is named Luke Owen Lars. Oh, you watching an ad? Good thing, Bronx Beats. Hey, now Bronx Beats. We're on Twitch. Be nice. Be nice. And maybe you should apologize to Repo Bob. Okay. Anyway. So if the uncle's name is Owen Lars, how's he an uncle? You run Twitch, bitch? Well, we'll see. I mean, feel free to test that out. Oh, man. I don't know how he's related then. Oh, unless maybe he is somehow related to, Anakin's squeeze. Okay. Related on that side. Bronx, come on. Come on, be civil. Be civil. Hey, if you're going to be in here, contribute or not. Come on. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? All right. Favorite Star Wars movie, favorite Star Wars game. You liked Mando? Oh, yeah, that was a good series. That was a good series. All right, now we're gonna go down this way. I wonder if this door opened yet. No, not yet. But Bronx, you have a way with words, man. My Discord is a nice place. All right, it's a nice place. I try to be nice. Oh. Nice until it's time to not be nice. That's the Roadhouse. That's the Roadhouse logic. F. Am I dropping frames? Oh, it looks like it's stuttering a bit. Owen Lars was a young adult when his father, I think, married Shmi Skywalker. Alright, the stream's suffering a little bit. It is suffering. Hopefully it stabilizes. Hold on, I'm looking at OBS. It's lighting up like a Christmas tree right now. Everything was smooth. So now, Bronx Beats. But I mean, some nice people. No, don't plug your Discord link here. All right, come on, man. It's stuttering like Joe Biden. Right, it is. But even the way I talk probably sounds weird. Even more chopped up and robotic. Why is it? Damn, man. It was stable for a bit. Not now, though. I could, Hot Wheels DDoS.